Hey guys, welcome back to an episode of Clownie Nerf, and as you can tell, we're still in my adoring living room with Beaker wearing the exact same shirt through the episode of Movie Magic. Or just filmed back to back.
Yeah.
This time, we have another mod, because that's what we're doing with Beaker's mods on this one here. I may actually call it that, I'm not entirely sure. But, this is on Beaker's, I'll pick it up for him. Here, Beaker's Sledge Fire. Yeah, we all know Sledge Fire. It came out, everyone's all excited. It's a single-shot shotgun. Slow to reuse. Can't find the damn shells for it anywhere because they never sold them. You can go on the internet and buy the other ones, but the 3D printed ones cost you an arm and a freaking leg to get, and like, it's just not worth getting a hold of them. Now, it can hold a lot of power behind it because it's got a huge plunger tube, but it's got such a bad rap on it, but it's such a cool looking blaster. But Beaker has managed to do something with his that I haven't done with mine yet, other than cut it into a pistol form, which is so much better because the stock sucks on this thing.
It's not that bad.
It's not that bad, and you glue it to something else.
Yeah.
But we're gonna, once again, I'm gonna step to the side, and we're gonna let Beaker go with this one. Take it away, Beaker.
Okay, so simple enough. If you've seen Justin from Make Test Battles video, same exact internal modifications, the exact same spring. It's Century Spring Corporation. Clownie put a link in the description below of Make Test Battles Super Sledge video. Internals are pretty much the same. The one or two things that I did differently, the gasket here, which is a little hard to see in this lighting. This is a neoprene gasket. It's literally just a flat sheet of commercial grade neoprene that I was able to get my hands on because I work for a factory. The main thing that I did was the shell itself. Now, I used the stock shell and I cut out absolutely everything inside, essentially so I could fit some kind of PVC, anything like that, down the center to act as a single barrel. What I ended up coming up with was PTEG tubing. Excuse me. Wow, sorry about that. What I ended up using was PTEG tubing to kind of guide the dart. Quickly found out that normal elite darts don't exactly like to stick its in PTEG tubing. It'll just kind of like slide all the way through without any resistance. So what I did was I took a small stub of CPVC, because I'm poor and don't have access to brass, so I reamed it out so that way I had a nice dart fit, so that way I could just easily push the dart in. Put that in, some epoxy putty on the bottom here, some epoxy putty on the top, sanded it flat so that way it could sit nice and tight against the gasket, and away it goes. This tubing actually really helps with the fabled accuracy of Nerf, because there's a lot of power coming out of this with the spring upgrade, which I believe accounts to about an 11 kilogram spring load. But with the way it primes and everything and ratchets forward, it's not so bad. And it's still, it's nice. It's slow to reload.
Not as slow as before, though. It actually seems to be a lot quicker.
Oh yeah, I mean, once you get the motion down, and I probably could go in and ream this out a little bit more, so that way it accepts the darts a little bit easier. But the main thing is, I live in America, so I can't exactly get a hold of that beautiful, magical, what is it, 32 millimeter, 16 millimeter conduit that the Australians use, that everybody in the States is jealous of.
Yeah,
that is just like a beautiful fit for
like all the
stock darts.
Like all the bathroom fixture parts, like the plunger heads and
the bathtub plugs and
yeah, stuff like that.
We're jealous, Australia. We're jealous.
Yeah, I will so accept gifts of those from Australia anytime whatsoever.
But that's about all.
I'll gladly love that.
That's about all. I do plan on shrouding this with like Schedule 40 half-inch PVC, just to make it, because that's pretty fragile. Like, it could get bounced around, just to shield it so that way it's... But with the lock removed, the prime, And it's a solid blaster. I'm really, really, really happy with how this turned out.
Yeah, I really like these things in pistol format anyways. They are really a little front heavy, but the stock was just bleh, and it feels so much cooler as just this giant hulking pistol. Like all Hellboy and
yeah, it's like the
book.
Samaritan. Yeah,
yeah, it's like that.
It just
like,
screams the Hellboy Samaritan.
yeah, dude, it really does. They're just so cool like this. Like they're just hulking beast of a. Wow. I don't know if you guys noticed this, but the back here on this looks like they totally just redid the Sledge Fire. Like right, I know they can't. Not the Sledge Fire. The hammer shot. Looks like they just went copy paste. We need something here. We're gonna take the hammer shot, making a release mechanism instead. Oh my God, that is badass. Another cool mod from Beaker, and maybe we'll get a chance to see this one when it gets the shrouding and stuff put across it. So until next time, this is your buddy Clownie with his buddy Beaker. Like, subscribe, thumbs up, thumbs down. Buttons are there to be hit. Just ask Ren and Stimpy. Half you won't get that reference, but I'll make sure you do, because I'll whisper it in your ear while you sleep.
Oh, that's creepy.